Welcome back to our Vegas Aces YouTube channel. My name is Angela Marie, and I'm going to be your host for today. In this video, we'll be discussing the rounding tool that casinos use, Breakage. But before we get started, I just got to remind you to subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you'll always be notified of our latest videos and live streams. If you're brand new to this channel, thank you. And if this is your first time here, Vegas Aces was created as a way to help people learn how to play and deal table games. As a way to give back to our community, we offer a free dealing trade school where we help place dealers at no cost. Vegas Aces has evolved into a marketing business that helps table game inventors bring their idea to fruition and assist placing their new games in a casino. Now, on with the show. Have you ever been surprised when your bet wasn't paid in full? When asked about this, dealers may tell you that you should play the proper bet. But isn't the proper bet anything above the table minimum or below the table maximum? Well, how do players know what is a correct bet or an improper bet? Most core games will not pay the full amount owed if the player is betting an improper bet. So what happens if the player makes an improper bet? Breakage applies. Breakage is a term casinos use when referring to the act of taking an improper winning wager and rounding up or down in the casino's favor. Mind you, neither option is attractive for casinos. The house never likes paying more than what it is owed. And on the flip side, paying any less will violate gaming regulations. That's where breakage comes in. If the player's bet isn't proper, then the house will take breakage. This concept will be much easier to grasp once we go over a few examples. But before we move on, we have a quick word from our sponsor. If you like this video and you want to help support Vegas Aces, then please remember to tip your dealer, and now you can with Super Chat. Super Chat is a way YouTube allows you to show your appreciation by tipping any amount you want. Give it a try. Or you can show your support by becoming a member of our Patreon page. We have different levels and rewards that you can choose from. Remember, any membership level counts, even $1. So become a Patreon member today. Now, back to the show. Let's start off with a blackjack example. If the player is betting a $10 bet and they get blackjack, the 3-2 payout is $15. That's a proper bet. Now, if that player hit a blackjack with a $10.50 bet, then that is considered an improper bet and breakage would apply. The $10 would still be paid the 3-2 bonus of $15. However, the extra 50-cent piece would be paid 1-to-1 or even money because the dealer doesn't have a 25-cent piece to pay. On Pai-Gow Poker and Mini Baccarat, players must pay a commission on their winnings. Every $5 bet pays a 25-cent commission. If the player bets between $1 and $4, then breakage applies. The bet is rounded up and the commission is paid to the nearest $5 unit, making the player pay a higher commission than necessary. Now, if the player bets $12, it's a bit difficult for the dealer to ask them for a 10-cent commission on that extra $2. This is when breakage applies. The bet is rounded up to the nearest $5 unit and charged an extra 25-cent commission. A $10 bet would pay a 50-cent commission, while a $12 bet pays a 75-cent commission compared to a $15 bet that also pays a 75-cent commission. Breakage can even happen in horse racing. The house rounds every payoff down to the nearest dime. The breakage is typically more noticeable on craps than on any other casino table game. The odds on the 5 and 9 pay similar to a blackjack, which is 3-2. So a $5 bet pays $7.50, but since there are no coins on the craps table, the casino rounds down, only paying the player $7. This is why betting an even number on the 5 and 9 odds is more beneficial to players than betting an improper amount. Typically, dealers will help out by telling players to put down another dollar in order to make their wager proper. Breakage can even occur when figuring out a vig. If the player bets an improper wager, then the bet will be rounded up to the nearest $5 unit when figuring out what vig to pay. Now, we've covered all of the major core games and how breakage applies. And in the next section, we'll discuss how the location of the casino affects breakage, right after a word from our sponsor. If you like this video and you want to help support Vegas Aces, then one of the ways you can do so is by going to thevegasaces.com and clicking on one of our affiliate banners. When you sign up for an account through an affiliate link from our site, we get a small commission. If you ever have any problems or disputes, then email Heather at vegas-aces.com and she'll help you through. Now, back to the show. As we always say here at Vegas Aces, every casino is different, so make sure you know your house way. Depending on the location of the casino and state laws that govern there, breakage will be handled differently. In some states, dealers will flat out refuse to accept any improper bets, and they'll force players to bet the correct amount. Typically, written internal controls state dealers cannot take breakage due to accounting purposes, but depends on where that casino is located. In Las Vegas, if a player makes an improper bet and breakage applies, the casinos will round down. In Pennsylvania and New Jersey, the casinos will round up. Now, speaking of New Jersey, state law dictates that casinos must pay players a specific amount, especially on craps where the house is required to pay true odds at all times. If the casino disregards this law and breakage is applied, then the casino will be in violation of a New Jersey gaming statute. This rule is very specific and states that, quote, casinos must pay the exact odds listed in that statute, end quote. Compare this to Nevada, where casinos are able to decide what pay tables and rules will be used on their tables. That does it for today's show. Just a quick reminder, Vegas Aces is supported by viewers like you. Donations make it possible for all of these videos to be brought to you for free. If you think this video is worth more than $0, then please donate the amount you feel it is worth by clicking the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Please join us for our next live stream. We have a live stream every Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, this is Angela Marie with Vegas Aces, reminding you that education can change the world. See ya.